Welcome back. Let's start that over.
Hi.
Do you want to try it?
Who's this?
You try it.
Me?
Yeah, you try. You introduce.
Should I do it in a spooky voice?
No. Do it. Well,
Do it as-
it's not a Halloween
Why
show, man.
don't you be Clark?
Yeah, just be Clark. Try it as if you were actually starting the show. This week we try 4 mystery beers out of brown paper bags. This is episode 59 of the Malting Hour.
What's the haps on the hops? Got yeast, that's bees. This the Molten Hour where we talk about our drink and tell you what we think every other week. And if we get drunk, well, we might slur our speech. Got the gift of gab, the friends you wish you had. Join us for a drink, join us for a laugh. Time is never wasted, where you getting wasted. The Molten Hour here, people take your places. People take your places. People take your home.
Welcome, everybody. It's the Malting Hour. It's your host, Clark Fettridge. And that's it for today. It's just me doing a solo ride. Don't worry about it. Tony's not here. Brandon's not here. Oh, wait. Somebody just showed up. Who do we have here?
Hey, it's me. You're not doing this ever.
Damn it. It was going so
That
well.
was smooth.
In my head, I was just envisioning him like, it's going to be like The Price is Right. He's going to introduce us. And I was like,
That's what I was hoping for.
He stole it.
You had a strong start.
I was on the way, and then it crashed and
And then
failed.
Clark was
I
like,
don't know if anybody would like to just hear an episode of Clark.
Clark was going to murder us, but
Yeah.
we stopped his
We
plan.
stopped him. It was good. Welcome everybody to the Malting Hour. I'm one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
and on his first hosting duties of ever,
You know who I am. I already introduced myself, but I'll say it again. Clark Fettridge.
the Donald Trump of Blackhawks broadcasting. It's a little inside joke. We had a special
That we don't understand.
don't get it, but we're still
Dark.
doing it.
Dark.
So we're doing something fun today. This episode, we are something that Clark had given us the idea, or it planted the seed in my brain many moons ago when we started doing the podcast. I think it was after the first time you were on, maybe, or like second time you were on. This was before you were actually a part of the show, correct?
Back in the good old days, when I'd only show up every 9 to 10 episodes instead
It
of
made
every
scheduling
3
easier.
to 4. Yeah, no kidding. You had that third wheel, and it's like, well, I can't do that day.
I gotta say, for 3 guys, we actually do pretty well for me
Yeah.
for full episodes.
I mean,
But
we record late enough to make it work. So.
absolutely, and it works for me because, well, I've got nothing holding me back, baby. So the idea was that children.
I'm going to
don't
tell your
have
mom.
I invited her.
True.
She said she didn't want to come by.
Oh,
Yeah.
Scared her off last
because there's no
episode.
kid for her to see.
I was like, you don't have to be on it. You just hang out in the dark corner and not talk.
you can watch
or say
TV on
anything.
mute with closed
Yeah.
captioning.
You can watch what was the Chef Michael Simon show I was watching last time I was here? Was it something barbecue and beer? Or
Oh yeah, beer and barbecue, whatever. Yeah,
There's
but
3
yes.
B's. It's 3 B's instead of 3 D's. It's basically diners.
Beer,
drive-ins.
barbecue, and brews.
Yeah, there you go. Beer, barbecue, and
No.
beer. No.
No, barbecue. Yeah, whatever. But
Anyways,
yes,
it's basically diners, drive-ins, and dives
Yeah.
with Michael Simon, and a beer is mentioned. This pairs really well. Anyways, Clark planted the seed of this episode a long time
Burgers,
ago.
Brew, and Q. by
Thank
the
you,
way.
Burgers, Brew, and Q. Oh, so there's not 3 B's. I blew it.
BBQ, get it?
Yeah, I know, but
yeah.
Q it just sounds better. Anyway.
Get it?
I'm not going to restart that sentence. This idea was given to us by Clark. And then Brandon saw a post on Facebook, sent it to us. We said, let's do this. This is officially episode 59, the mystery beer episode.
I still want to call it brown bag in it.
Okay, we can call that too. I'll call it, it'll be called mystery beer or brown bag in it. That's like the Old Man Beer episode. It's
Yeah.
called Old Man Beer or How It All Started. So this is what we're going to do. The 3 of us have brought beers that they are concealed and carried like a weapon, and we don't know what they are. We don't know when they're going to be sprung. No, we do know we're going to spring up. We're not going. We're not going to. We're doing our best to not look at these beers. We're going to pour them in cups away from each other so that we don't see what they are. We're going to do our best. Since it's our first time, we're going to do our best and try and guess style. What's in this beer? Maybe hops, maybe adjuncts, maybe funky shit. I don't know. And just see how close we get. If we actually get the beer, name the beer. I don't know. You get a prize.
You don't have to name anything else. If you get the beer, be like, oh, this is.
if you name the beer,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah,
The
show's over.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you name the beer,
literally.
that's it. You get to punch whoever gets the name. Whoever can get the beer spot on. You get to punch one of us, each other.
The person that brought
Yeah.
the beer.
Yeah, you get to punch them straight in the mouth.
Well, you didn't mention it, but
Has to do the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there go your taste buds for the rest
Yeah,
of the
if
show.
you pick, okay.
Then they'll truly be mystery.
Yeah,
beers.
if you pick, if you're able to name the beer spot on, then you get to choose who has to do the one chip challenge.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
All right.
I think we all
That's it.
brought difficult beers.
Well,
for us
if
to
you
get
remember, we have done this before. Tony, you and I have done mystery beer shares, I guess you could call them.
Yeah, we did
before.
that. Yeah.
Once or twice.
Twice, I think.
And
yeah.
a
Twice,
number of
yeah.
years ago, and they're a lot of fun. And I know a lot of other places do this. I think Beer Temple has an Instagram post every now and again about mystery beers, which is a lot of fun. But now we're doing it for the rest of all you out there in listener land.
Yeah, so you kind of going on the mystery beer thing. You know what was really
Hear that, Germany and
fun when I was working at Fishman's. At one point, Gus was trying to get rid of. This was like the original Fishman's. Gus was trying to get rid of like old beer that was in stock. Like it wasn't expired, but it was like it can't be on the shelf anymore. He wanted to make room for new stuff, and he would literally throw it into this giant cooler that we would throw ice on every day. And I came up with the idea to charge $2 for it was the mystery beer, and it wasn't bad beer. I mean, like maybe you'd get an old style,
Sure.
all right, but it'd be like a tall boy.
Yeah.
You pay $2. The bartender just sticks their hand in the bucket,
Grabs
pulls
the
it
bottle.
out. Whatever you get is what you have to drink. And like once we started promoting that, doing that, like we went through that like crazy. It was just awesome. Just
Was there
like,
any like fun, like cool beers in there?
But there would be like like IPAs in there. There would
It would be nice if you guys snuck in like a bourbon county.
You know what? And I think I don't know if we ever did that, but I know we had talked about that, like just slipping in that, but I think Gus had said, he's like, yeah, but my luck, it's going to be some like old timer that just doesn't have money and that would get it and just be like, what the hell is this?
And
beer?
dump it. Yeah.
Gross.
Like he wanted somebody to appreciate it. But so I don't think we had done that, but yeah, it was actually kind of fun doing that. And then there was a couple of times that I was behind the bar and like just watching them pulling beers out, and people were like, "This is awesome." I was like,
Let's start doing that here.
I'd love to go to any bar and do that. I wish more places did
yeah,
that.
and I
That's
mean,
fun.
it's a great way to get rid of stock and like
Smart. Or do it like at just a liquor store. Like, here you go, grab bag,
yeah.
$2 a beer.
I'd
Six
try
pack.
it.
$12 6-pack of whatever you want. Not
Ooh.
terrible.
All right.
All right, so
We've got ideas.
I think we do have a lot of ideas, and this is one of them. And this idea is about to come to fruition, as they say in the books that I don't read. So, who is going to pour the first mystery beer?
Not me, because mine's not in a brown bag, so I will steal one of your bags at some point.
Mine's sitting here in a bag. Why don't we
go
hop
through
on
them?
it?
And, all right, let's do it.
The mystery beer is Temperance Might Meets Right, Bramble 2020.
Edit it out.
Look up.
I'm not. I'm just putting my hand over it. Just put your hand over it. Don't look down at
And
it.
then cup the bottom, cup the top.
This is just like
This is not sex.
We're now cupping the bottom and cupping the top.
Can we smell it?
Caress?
Are we doing that? Are
Yeah,
we
let's smell it.
Okay.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Interesting.
Can I sip now?
Let's
I'm
sip.
going in.
We are now sipping mystery beer number 1.
I am deceived.
I would like to. I don't know.
What are we tasting here, gentlemen?
Oh.
Fruit
Yep.
barrel.
Fruit and barrel.
I'm gonna call it because I want you to eat.
Tony's got a call already.
I think I know what it is. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say that.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Can I say it? Do you guys want to say it?
Say it. Yeah, let's throw it out.
Is it mixed berry rye?
Incorrect.
Okay.
No, I almost said strawberry jacket.
Also incorrect.
Okay.
But,
Okay. Hold on.
but is it Rev?
What else are we tasting? Let's get into this here. Let's
There's berry. There's fruit. Okay.
Okay, now we've seen it. We've seen it. What are we looking at here, gentlemen? What are we looking at?
I actually haven't looked into it. I mean, I can tell by the scent.
Yeah.
It's a barrel-aged beer.
Yeah. It's fruited. It's not a bourbon county.
I'm getting this weird, like, green plastic flavor. That must be the cup.
It did really think.
I will say it does taste like berry rye a lot.
Yeah.
Actually.
Like that. I really thought like 100% that's what that was.
I've never had this beer before, so this is also my.
And
obviously, I know what it is.
I would
but-
have been like, whatever he was going to say, I was like, you're probably going to nail it. But yeah. Because I definitely, like, it's got, like, the barrel agedness and the stout the mouthfeel is very reminiscent of the Rev Barrel Age series.
Yeah,
So.
it's colorful too. It's like a little. I looked at it finally. It's a little like purple reddish.
I turn the lights. I turn the lights down.
Yeah,
You can turn the lights back up, Clark.
right there. So can you hit the?
You can turn the lights up.
Like switch right there. No. Did you say yeah? There you go. Okay, so there we go.
That is very, very purple. Very.
Oh yeah.
If we had here, why don't we?
Oh yeah, good idea.
We can pour them into our clear glasses for all of you listening.
Great.
Now that we sort of know. What
So
we're
not
drinking.
as. It's I don't know, man. I don't know what this is, but I really like. I really like.
Well,
it.
and so here's the curveball is like your first guess and my first guess was going towards a Rev beer, but Clark said this was something he's never had before,
Right.
and Clark has had most.
I
of
gave
the
away a
Rev
clue.
beer.
That was clue number 1. Good sleuthing, by the way.
Is it
I know you buy them.
Or not?
Are there specific? Is this a specific fruit? How's that?
I don't know, actually.
Okay, I didn't know if you had.
We'll find out when we open up the can or bottle in that bag.
So I do think it's. I'm not sure if it's a stout.
No, it's bordering on barley wine for me. But what I'm really trying to identify is the fruit flavor, and that's not going to give away the beer for me because I'm now further thinking that it is actually a Rev beer. But
I mean, it's really, I want to call it jammy. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like a
I'm getting
great
like-
mixture of fruit. It's very
like
well done
almost,
fruit,
almost
whatever
like a
it
tart
is.
Yeah.
cherry. It reminds me almost of like, and again, this kind of going off base, to like the Brickstone
The jam.
barrel aged jam.
yeah.
They had a barrel aged like fruit one, I think. I'm trying to remember. but-
Jammed, was it?
Yeah. That. Well, that.
Yeah,
was
but
the
that
barrel
wasn't-
aged, but it was
but
just
that-
jam.
Oh, you're saying-
yeah.
yeah,
We
yeah,
tried.
right,
We
right.
But
tried.
I swear, I
jam.
think there was a barrel aged one. Which, by the way, I did buy a 4-pack of their 15th anniversary beers.
We did it.
And Tommy did agree to an interview
We're doing it.
before their 15th anniversary party is September 11th, and we are going to plan an interview before that so
We can talk about it.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Looking
And
forward
drink
to
the beer.
talking to him again.
because he said I can pick it up early. So
outstanding.
Who knows? Maybe this is one of his.
It's not.
you son of a bitch.
I don't have. So I'm going to say this. It is a mixed berry, barrel aged barley wine.
Yeah, I'm in the camp of barley wine. Mixed berry or not, I don't know. I'm almost getting like currant. I don't know.
I get more berry than currant.
Yeah,
Personally,
I mean, I'm
going.
getting
I'm still writing off my first impression of what I tasted. Was
Yeah.
berries. Like
yeah. No, there's definitely berries in here. Whose berries? I don't know.
boysenberries.
Somebody's berries are in here. So, Clark.
They might be my berries. I'm trying to look up a little bit more information
worst
without giving away
Beer
the
I've
farm.
ever had if it's your berries.
It was. I mean, I'm already finished it. Now
So
I wish I had
I'll
more.
give away one bit of information. It is not a barley wine,
Okay.
which is interesting, and I'll bring that up later. Why? I
Is
say
it
that.
is it barrel aged though?
It is barrel aged.
Okay. So barrel aged. So I guess and
And I'll tell you what fruit's in there too.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Ripe raspberry
Okay.
and blackberry purees.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So it is a mixed berry, raspberry and blackberry. Did you make this, Clark? And you're just fooling with us?
I wish I did, because I would make a lot more of it. If so,
It's very good. I will say that. It's
But
actually.
and you've also you have not had this, right?
I have not had this. I'll give another few tiny little clues. I've not had this version of what the base is.
Berries.
Now, I'll give away some more clues for
Yeah,
all
keep
you
going.
listeners out there who remember some of our old shows.
We won't listen.
This beer base, we've mentioned thinking that it does taste like a barley wine. One of our episodes, we did talk about
Interesting.
this base beer really looking and tasting like barley wine.
I love that I'm clueless on this because
Yeah.
I'm very
Oh,
excited.
it'll,
to
the
find
second you
No,
find
I'm
out.
very. That's what I mean. Like, I'm very excited.
I'm actually happy that you brought something
Yeah.
that we're just like.
No, we sat here. It was just probably. I'm going to give more information.
Sure,
a year
sure.
and a half ago.
I like how we're going with this.
It might be the
Most of the time we sat here was about a year.
Yes, that's a good point. This is a very important clue. And I think I said on the episode, well, this really... and I couldn't think of the word barley wine either. more clues. And I said, this really tastes like, you know, that beer that Goose Island does every year.
Is this a Myke Meets Right?
You are correct.
Oh!
Goddamn.
I led you.
The Ramble?
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, you're right. The Ramble. Okay. You know what? Goddamn. Temperance.
Myke Meets Right Bramble 2020.
And I don't really care for the Bramble and the mixed berries and shit. That's really, really
We
good.
went through a lot of wrong answers. You do not have to do the one
Yeah,
shot
yeah.
challenge.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, the first answer was, mixed berry rye.
Well, I mean, that's a really good guess because as you said that, I'm going, oh, damn, that really does taste like it.
It's super similar.
So, not giving anything away, I almost brought that tonight, which is giving it away, but I almost did, which would have been hilarious. We bought 2 mixed bourbon.
Well, but as you said,
it's really good.
I mean,
Really,
compared
really good.
to Bourbon County's, it's not Bramble, the one from a few years ago that you and I have like every once a year to see if it's gotten better.
Yeah.
This is so much better than that.
It's really good. If there was a 4-pack, I know it's the mixed pack, which I'm still seeing sitting around in places. I'm still like, do I just get it because I kind of just want it to like every now and then have it? By the way, I did see a regular blended Bourbon County sitting on a shelf of the liquor store today. Almost got that, didn't.
Tony's. So the Tony's in Lincoln Square has a shelf, and it says reduced price for quick sale, and it's got a ton of Bourbon Counties on it, and it's priced at $13.99. And then it said, you look at the regular price, it says $13.99. I'm like,
What a deal.
reduced.
What are you digging? Are you digging in the garbage? Are you digging in the garbage?
Getting into that bag to bring out
There it is.
Temperance Beer Company's Myke Meets Right 2020 Bramble 14%.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that wasn't even on my radar.
Yeah,
So
that wasn't.
I'm
Good. Good.
That's why it was a mystery.
good call, Clark.
Yeah, way to go,
Very
man.
good way to start the
Yeah,
show.
that was fun.
The best part is that everybody will know what the beer is prior to us
Exactly.
guessing, because the little snippet of what.
Yeah, that's got to be the shot that we put up.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. What do you?
However you wanna do it.
Next? Is yours? Yours is in there.
Mine's in there.
It's in there.
You
All
need
right.
to
And I can
prepare
take
it.
some cups. No, well, I'm going to go in there.
Let's
and
do
pour
you.
it.
Let's. Why don't you go ahead and grab your beer?
The mystery beer is Metropolitan Humbucker Dortmunder.
Here we are drinking Brandon's
All right,
mystery
going in for the
beer.
smell. Oh. Smells funky. That smells funky. I looked at it.
Silence. There's some familiarity to it.
You bought this today.
I did.
I'm looking at it too. Oh, I feel like I know what this is. It's light. It's like a saison-y.
Yeah.
Very
At first-
basic soury.
I will say this, because you joked around and said I'll throw a Truly in there. My brain went to seltzer, but this is very saison-y. And there's a bitterness to it too.
Yeah, bitter saison. Do those exist?
Brandon,
Not that I know of.
no, I want to make a guess.
Okay.
Is this Lake Effect's new Bitchin' Blonde?
It is not.
Yeah, there's a bit of that blonde. It does taste like Lake Effect too.
Well, it reminded me of when we went to the tasting. There's that little bit of lingering bitterness
yes,
there.
yes. I think it's Lake Effect that I'm tasting in there.
Is it Lake Effect, Brandon?
It is not.
Damn it!
Okay.
Well, I'm way off the.
Well, I'm just happy I'm not
case
having
now.
to do the one chip challenge.
Man, I was feeling real confident in the Bitchin' Blonde. Although the Bitchin' Blonde's a little bit sweeter. All right.
So I will.
I'm going to go lights up on this.
Yeah, so I will preface this. It is a
Do it,
brewery
do it.
we have never had. I don't think we've ever had on the show before.
Okay.
But they are a local brewery.
This is really annoying me. I feel like I know this taste.
And this is very in their wheelhouse.
Oh boy.
Tiny bit of yeast in there on the back end, sort of. I'm
following you on this.
What's the phrase? Why do I want to say clawing at straws?
Am I?
Grabbing at
Thank you.
I'm clawing at the straws. It's mystery. It's spooky.
Sometimes we turn into a cat.
Is this a Halloween? Should we do a Halloween?
So, is it a saison though?
Is
Are
it? I don't know if it's a
Oh,
saison.
can we ask that question yet? Or are we
hold
still
on.
No.
digging? We still
No.
digging. We can't
Hold
ask
on.
that. Can't ask that yet.
No, you can still dig, but I can still
don't
tell you
Still
no.
digging.
I don't think it's a saison.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's gonna fucking blow your mind when you find out what it is.
Is it blonde? Is it a blonde beer?
Nope.
Yeah, there's not enough there for a saison. I feel there's not that.
Oh, sorry about the vibration.
We're talking like farmhouse here. Farmhouse.
Is it a farmhouse?
He goes silent.
He's got a text.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay, not a farmhouse. Not a farmhouse. It's not. I don't think it's a cream ale. Is it a hoppy cream
It's
ale?
not a cream. Ale.
Nope.
It's not a cream. Ale. I can tell you.
Local brewery. Local brewery.
That. Local brewery.
There's a bitterness to it that coats like the sides of my mouth. Like, have you had this beer before, Brandon?
Nope.
You've never. Okay.
You've never had this beer before. Would you buy this beer again?
No. No. I'm just quoting you. I wanted to say
Local brewery.
I wanted to say off color, but we've had off color like we've done after
Yeah,
the
talk
final
about it.
pours.
Also good. Ooh, but that's a good. This is reminding me of some of their beers. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it is. I don't think it
Yeah.
is.
Well, he said we haven't had.
But the way
We
a
haven't
lot
been-
of
we
their
haven't had their
beers,
beers.
taste.
Right. But he said we haven't had their beers on the show.
But we have, right? We've done off color a
Without
couple
you.
times.
Yeah.
Exactly. All the listeners out there know what it is, but we don't. Give us some clues, listeners.
Come on,
Through the future.
send us. The future listeners, send us some vibes.
Man,
Is
we're gonna
it
need. I think
a
we're gonna need another
half
clue.
acre beer.
Nope.
It's not half acre.
Oh.
We're gonna need
I was
a
gonna guess.
tiny clue. I need a tiny clue. One
I'm
way.
almost done with that. I need more.
I will give you a clue about the brewery.
Yeah, that's great. That's what
My
I need.
only clue will be, and somebody's gonna get it. It's gonna be a robot.
Okay, so it is Metropolitan.
Yep.
I was gonna say
Is
Metropolitan.
this Crankshaft?
Nope.
Or not Crankshaft. Fuck. Oh shit. God damn. How did I? Okay, it's so funny that we went with saison and fucking blonde. Well, blonde makes more sense. We went saison first. That's how far off our palates are from like identifying like a.
I wish I
solid
knew more-
German style beer.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I knew more Metropolitan beers. We've only tried to go, what, 25 times?
25 times. And
then-
my buddy Phil would be disappointed that I don't know what this is because I'm probably pretty sure I've had
You
this
ready?
before. Yeah.
Metropolitan's Humbucker Dortmunder.
Dortmunder. Ooh,
man.
Never had it before, and man, it's funny that we went saison.
I know.
I wonder if it has to do with the malt bill, and
Yeah, because both of you guys were like, Saison.
yeah, that was stupid. I was
like, saison.
we're dumb. We suck.
Well, we scripted our guesses.
yeah,
so it wouldn't have mattered if this was like a...
That's really good. That's really really good.
Yeah, that's a solid beer. I enjoyed it. First time having it.
What do you think made us think saison in the beginning? The hops?
I don't know. I think it was... I don't know.
Yeah. I also think like I don't remember.
It's a funny thing not knowing what you're drinking and
Yeah.
what
And
then
trying to
pops
guess.
into your
So-
mind going...
Here's a description that I found. It says, we brew Humbucker Dortmunder to be hoppier than our usual lager lineup to balance the earthy minerality of the water and the sweetly dry Vienna and Munich malts. Each hop addition is critical and unique, coming together to render a result greater than the sum of its parts. Early edition Horizon hops grants the beer a clean, purposeful bitterness. Middle edition Hallertau Mittelfrüh, I love that hop. Hops are chosen for their prominent herbal hop flavor, and the beer finishes with an artful, subtle spice complements of Liberty and Santium hops, which I'm not familiar with. But
Yeah, the last one, the Centium hops, I'm not. That is, man, two good beers out the gate, guys. That beer is really, really good. I feel like that would be a good one to have anytime.
yeah.
It's a great summertime beer, as we like to say on this show.
Well, and so just kind of going back to how I was talking about this, I was
a
going
joke,
back and
please.
forth with like trying to figure out what to buy, and there was a Rheingeist I was going to get, but it was an IPA. Or
There's
but I
a
was like,
Rheingeist. Was it? Did you give it the W?
Yes, I think
I almost
so.
bought that. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not an IPA. It's
No,
their,
it's
it's another fruit juice one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And
like a lighter green. It's lighter than
yep.
Truth. I
And
almost
I was
got
like,
that. I almost got it.
no, let's go.
I was so close to getting that because I wanted to see if I.
And I
you
almost
guys up
bought
thinking it's
Crankshaft,
Zingo.
like, and I was like, you know what? This one I haven't had, and
Good
it
choice.
sounds
No,
delicious.
it's really good. Do
Yeah.
you have more of those?
I do.
Cool. I'm gonna
I
take
got a
some.
6-pack.
I'm gonna take 4 of them to go.
You can have some.
Thank you.
I
Brandon,
can save them here when you watch my cats.
Brandon, why are you so nice to me?
Yeah.
What were you
Shut
gonna
up and
say?
eat my beef
No, I was
jerky.
going to say it's like there's like an herbaliness to this, which
Yeah.
may be why we went Saison.
When he said earthiness, I feel like that also. I need to cleanse my palate with some of that.
Yeah, pour me a mystery beer if you don't mind.
Can you pour us both a mystery? But we need to talk about the first two beers. Not that the next beer isn't like a big deal. Trust me, it's not. But I'm very excited to try it. I think the
Corona Light.
earthiness is what triggered. Either I don't remember who said Saison first, but I think we were both thinking it. And we were both like, yes, Saison.
So part of my problem though is as a beer aficionado and just complete genius as when it comes to beers, I don't drink Saisons really ever. So maybe that's
Same
the problem.
here,
when I was like, oh, that's a Saison.
Well, you just lost your beer.
And I haven't. Oh, it's still in my wallet. Should I hand that in? Where do I hand that
Get
in?
rid of it. I have pretzels in my
Throw it in the
mouth.
fire pit later.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, well, so maybe that's the part of the problem is me not being a Saison expert at all. Are you going to make it over there?
Yeah, don't try and eat a pretzel when I took a big bite of this pretzel. I thought I was gonna be able to get into that conversation.
Crunch. Yes, I also don't eat Saisons.
I was huge into saisons, maybe like year 3 of my craft beer journey.
Year 3? What happened in year 2 and 4?
Well, 1 and 2 was IPAs. Year 3 was like fucking A, saisons. This is great. Year 4,
Saison Wednesday,
yeah,
baby.
I fell out of love with saisons. I got to be honest, and I still haven't really found my groove with them again. I wish, and I have a mosquito bite on my ankle that I can't stop scratching. Ugh.
Oh, there's blood everywhere.
Now, if anybody has a mosquito bite while you're listening to this, you're about to start scratching it. What's funny? The beer that we're drinking after this is not a mystery beer, but it's on tap. Sponsored by... See, we need a sponsor so we can drink your beer and talk about it all the time. Brandon's got a keg of Revolution's Fist City on tap.
And
it
is fucking tasty.
When we had one before we started. When you gave me this pint after having the Dortmunder, it was like a rush of like grapefruit and citrus aroma just coming to my face.
No, yeah, as we've discussed on the show, I had a Fist City keg back earlier this year, and that went maybe in about 2 weeks.
You only had one?
I
did it
currently have an anti-hero keg, and I think I'm leaning towards Fist City being the way to go.
And as he said in his check-in, it never gets old.
Damn straight, doesn't.
It can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop.
That's what you said.
Won't
Can't
stop.
stop, won't stop.
If you get it right the next time, I'd appreciate
I
it.
apologize.
Brandon gets it right all the time.
Speaking of, I'm going to check into this beer I just had.
Sweet.
All right,
Metropolitan.
so let's keep these to the side.
Moving on.
We got the third beer of maybe 4, or this is it, but it's the beer that I brought. So,
Everyone get excited.
yeah, geez, man, that's really rude.
The mystery beer is Pipeworks. Your brain on brunch with coffee.
Here we go. Let's take a big whiff. Don't look
Oh, maple syrup.
Oh,
Coffee.
Yeah, it's too dark to not notice.
yeah.
Oh, she smells so good.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Going in. Yep. Maple. Chocolate.
Okay.
Roast.
Is it?
It's a stout.
Is it?
It is a stout.
Are you sure?
Tony, are you trying to remind yourself what you were?
Well, I didn't remember the full name. Sorry. I wanted to have some more information so I could.
It's got a fruity sweetness at the end. It's not fruit, but the aftertaste.
I'm getting 10.
Tin. Interesting. Well, that's because I snuck tinfoil in there. No, I'm just joking. I didn't do that.
Yeah, so I'm getting maple. I'm getting maybe coffee, but that could be from
Yeah, and I'm
the
not getting
grain.
the coffee.
But that could be from the grain. That
So
I'm,
it's a true mystery.
The mystery beer was
Do you guys need hints or anything? Or
No,
what
not
else?
yet.
So you said maple. Okay. Yes, you're right. Maple is involved.
Definitely maple. And sort of a tiny hint of cinnamon.
Interesting.
but not. But I feel like it's not part of the. It's not like they throw cinnamon in there as part of the recipe. It's coming from something else,
Okay. I like that.
like the French
Sure.
toast they put in there.
Oh, no French toast is involved.
Who the fuck puts French toast in a beer?
Well, I mean, there's a whole beer called
I was
French
about to
toast.
say. Yeah.
Hubbard's Cave.
I know.
I think he's leaning towards Hubbard's Cave.
The bag wasn't big enough to be that.
Are you sure about that? Because
Oh,
it's
maybe.
a pretty big
Maybe.
can,
Maybe.
baby.
Burnt,
Burnt
brown sugar.
Give me that.
Brown sugar burnt.
Oh, I can see the brown sugar thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just hit me there.
Okay, like where you guys are going.
Marshmallows.
Where else are you going on this journey? Where are you going on this journey?
Marshmallows. It's coming through.
You had some maple syrup in there. You said burnt brown sugar. And then marshmallows. What else?
Marshmallow maple pancakes
Interesting choice.
with graham crackers.
Oh,
Is this a Hubbard's Cave beer?
is it?
That's a question.
Oh, is it?
You have to answer that
Oh.
question.
It is not.
Definitely very maple-y. I want to say it's roughly 9%.
Maple is involved. Would you say roughly 9? Is that what you said?
When did you buy this beer? Is the question.
Is it a brewery beer?
Today.
Okay.
Did you really?
Yes, and it's not a brewery beer.
Because I think the last time we did Mystery, you did do a brewery maple. And I'm
Yes.
going, wait a
Which-
second.
I almost got.
That would have been a trick.
Is it a Pipeworks beer?
Is that your question?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Good job, Brandon. You got that. Brandon nailed the brewery. Before even I had to say it was local. Okay, if
I
he,
think we know what this is.
okay, Brandon, if you bring out the can, I will be impressed.
Does it have marshmallows on the can?
But if he has, it's like I'm gonna punch Clark in the mouth.
Jeez.
Nope.
Oh.
But if you want to crack that open next, that sounds delicious.
It's gonna be my after the final pour.
We can still do that. Yeah, so it's not baked and layered.
I
Good
can't-
guess though. Good guess. And actually, I'd say it's a very good guess that you know your Pipeworks sweet stouts. They do a very good job. We have talked about it. So you guys have gotten.
So the flavor. So I was trying.
I will
to think,
say. I will say this. Sorry, real quick.
No, it's okay.
Brandon, you were the closest in the beginning with what you were identifying, and I was really impressed that you said maple and coffee because those two things are in this beer.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I still,
cinnamon is not in it.
totally maple.
So you guys want to?
Well, I said the cinnamon's not, the beer.
Right, which you were right about, like
All
that
right.
it's not in there. Can you guys name anything else that's in there? There's only. There's
Are
one
we
more
still
thing.
missing
Vanilla?
like an
Vanilla. Brandon,
Well,
yeah, vanilla. Fenugreek is in there as well, which also gives that maple.
What is it?
Fenugreek.
Oh.
You can use that to, if you don't have maple syrup, you use fenugreek that gives off. It's like a root that gives the maple flavor.
do-do-do-do, the more
Shit,
you
I
know.
need to know that.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's what I. There's lactose in there as well. So
This
this
is delicious.
only one other person I know has checked it in. He checked it in and said maple syrup bomb, which they're very right about. And they checked this in back in December 23rd, 2019. And I will say that this can is from January of this year, and it was sitting on the shelf. And I said, this looks like it'll hold up because it's 10.5%. Ooh. It is Pipeworks Imperial Double Milk, your brain on brunch.
Oh.
Which has, it's an Imperial Milk Stout Ale with maple syrup, lactose, fenugreek, and vanilla. So there we go. So it is very similar to the brewery maple beer that you and I tried together, Clark. This is a little sweeter.
Yeah,
It is very sweet.
It's funny that it landed on Pipeworks because I was trying to think of the flavors that were in this, and like none of those are in that. But I was trying to think of a brewery that would do something similar.
Yeah.
And Pipeworks was the first thing that came to mind.
If you guys would have given this to me, I would have had a hard time saying what brewery it was. But I think I'd
brewery I wouldn't have.
Maple was right away. Maple was right away. But good.
And I think my mind was there because that was
You
my
already
second
had it, yeah.
choice. And like so, funnily enough, if I
I
didn't,
love that word, funnily.
if I didn't do this or the humbucker, like I was thinking of pulling out one of my old Pipeworks beers and kind of doing that too, and like just like their stouts have just kind of rolling through my mind lately, and again it's because like they used to have this thing called Friends with Benefits where like when they would do barrel
There was sex
stouts,
involved?
yes. So when they would do barrel aged beers, you could like the people that donated when they were starting up got first dibs. And they haven't done any barrel aged stuff since then. So, I mean, not since then, but like in the last like year and a half or so. I think the last one was like 2 years ago, maybe more. But like I've been thinking about that a lot recently, and like thinking about their their beers and like kind of looking for stuff. Awesome.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, that was really good. I can't believe how fast.
So
I finished it.
what was the name? What was the name of this?
This beer is called Your Brain on Brunch, baby.
So I was just gonna say this would be like perfect with like some pancakes or French toast or like.
I was really close to getting Hubbard's Cave. There was a couple of Hubbard's Cave's beers, I should say, that I thought you guys would get. I wasn't gonna get like French toast or coffee and cakes, but there was like Milk of the Hornet with the different fruits in there, and I got real close to buying those.
So at the
I also
last
wanted
minute,
to try 'em, but
before I grabbed my humbucker, you were like, "Oh, you're up! I saw you today." I for a moment I was like, maybe he was there and he didn't say anything, and I was like, "Shit, maybe I should switch beers."
He knows what this is. Oh no! I was also very close, Clark, because the Garfield's over on Harlem has that Dogfish Head math beer.
Ooh,
those
yes.
bottles still sitting on.
From way back. I had one of those a long time, like the 16 or 17% one. Is
Yeah, and it's like it tasted like cough syrup,
higher math
and chocolate. Higher math, yeah. They have bottles of it still sitting there for
like
$10.
cough syrup in a good
Yeah,
way,
17%.
or just like
We didn't.
Belgian strong golden ale.
With what?
Oh, chocolate and sour cherry juice.
Yeah, it did not. It did not taste great at the time.
Apparently, I liked it. I gave it a 4.25, and I said delicious, perfectly sweet, and 17%.
What? What the fuck did I give it?
Daniel, Hip Hops,
Oh, hip hops.
said not very good.
Yeah, he's on my page. What did I say?
And Tony said much better. Oh wait, so
that's the second time.
Medicinal, literally. Oh wait, that was Brandon. Okay, we've all had this.
Okay, so I almost bought it. Oh, that would have been nice to know.
Brandon said medicinal, literally. Tony said, I don't get it. And then wait,
dick.
a year later, you said much better a year later.
So maybe I should go back and get it. I almost got Worldwide Stout as well. 'Cause they
this
had
beer, or are we talking about a different one?
the different beer. The math. What is it?
Oh,
Higher math.
Higher math from Dogfish Head.
So it looks like
yeah.
I responded to you in your post where you said, I don't get it. I responded with, you know what? You don't get it. Wait, that's what you said. And then in quotes it says, hi, I'm Tony. I don't get beer. I don't like good beer. And in parentheses I wrote, in my Tony voice. And there I am.
There it is. Now
reading it.
That's like a live Untapped. That was really good.
We should do a live Untapped reading someday.
Ooh, wow. We'll just go through all of our check-ins. I'm sure everyone
That'll be
will
the
love
You just
highest-
go through everybody's check-ins ever.
That'll be the highest rated and downloaded episode
Hello, my
ever.
name's Steven4239. I hated this beer because it tasted like a paper bag.
The best part is you respond to me
Paper bags
seriously.
aren't good, dude. Just telling you.
That's why I said seriously? That
Well,
was
no,
my
you
response.
respond to me like with an actual comment, not being a dick.
What did I say? What did I say?
You said, it's definitely not as tasty as I thought it was going to be. Oh, sorry, this is not the right
No,
voice.
yeah, do that.
It's definitely not as tasty as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to get another one and let it age.
And guess what? He did, folks, and he liked it better that time.
Did I get another one?
I
thought
gotta
maybe I
go.
drank it maybe with you or Brandon. I don't think I ever let one.
Oh, shit. I
What
forgot to unmute Clark.
Well, let me do that all over again.
Okay, so let's go ahead and grab another. We'll grab a different mystery beer. I will say that I am proud that all three of us grabbed, number one, local beers, which is very cool. We had Metropolitan, Temperance, and Pipeworks. And that we chose different types of beers.
Yes.
Barrel aged. It might mean it's right. That's a stout? Yeah. So we had a fruited stout, barrel aged, a Dortmunder Gold, so German lager, and then we had a sweet milk stout, double sweet milk stout.
Double milk.
So yeah, man. Sorry, I burped when I was talking about all that and drinking Fistity in between. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, and
I could do a whole series of episodes like that.
I mean, this is easy enough to do, but it was funny because I purposely went away from stouts because I stood in front of like the Hubbard's Cave stuff for a while, and then I was like, well, I've got German chocolate cake at the house,
What?
and I've got a bunch of other stuff here and there. And I was like, let's get something that I know I haven't had, and I figured you guys both hadn't had. So
You know what you should do right now is mystery beer the German chocolate cake to us and see if we can guess it.
But it's actually, I think it's actual cake.
Oh, you have an actual German chocolate
Put it
cake
in a
here.
cup.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Just take and pour a stout over it.
yeah, Hubbard's Cave just laid on it for a while.
No, just take a slice of German chocolate cake and pour some Bourbon County over it, and we'll call it a day. That sounds pretty good.
That'd be
Actually.
the best cake.
Oh boy, I really thought someone was gonna sneak in a Bourbon County.
I think as the post that you sent or that whoever sent,
Yeah,
I think we do just a Bourbon County
yeah.
version.
We can do a Revolution as well.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
we could
become a
totally do
series.
that.
Take it really serious.
The mystery beer series.
I thought you said let's get serious.
Oh, we have been very serious this whole time. I thought everything I've said.
This is beer. We
incredibly-
are serious.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Was I laughing too much then?
I'm glad somebody appreciates the craft.
Who? Benjamin, his son?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know who you were.
he's sleeping and dreaming of a beer.
So I can't wait till I drink beer. Oh man.
At that age, it's gonna be like powder. And
So
you just suck it in.
where we at? Where we at on this? We're kind of far in.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to end it here?
I've got one more. It's nothing. I'm not going to say anything. Give it a quick whirl.
Will
Or
it put us
not.
over the edge?
No, it's not.
One more mystery beer.
It's one you might be able to guess. How's that?
Okay, I like the idea of us being able
Sure.
to guess it.
The mystery beer is Alarmist Les Jus.
Clark, what the hell did you just pour for us? Don't tell us.
Extra mystery beer. Now it's not that much
hoppy.
not that much of a mystery. You can see it. We're looking at it, but we got one more beer. We'll go
Smells
through
juicy.
this quickly.
So it's juicy, like pineapple. I also did eat some of Brandon's jerky. So.
Is this double daisy cutter?
It's not.
That wasn't my guess. I was just talking to myself.
It's still not.
I know this beer.
Do you though?
I'm pretty sure I know this beer,
Guess it.
but I don't know the answer.
The audience knows this beer.
But it's a familiar taste.
Yeah.
All right. So it's double dry hopped, right?
Or
a hazy.
Yeah.
Is it a milkshake type IPA?
No.
There's no vanilla in it.
He doesn't know.
No.
Yeah, don't get vanilla.
But I know where you're going with that.
My
Think
brain,
something that's not vanilla, but might also be found with those vanilla-y milkshake IPAs.
my brain wanted to go to like a more subtle version of Mr. Shaky
Interesting.
from Maplewood.
Also interesting.
Is this a Maplewood beer?
Incorrect.
Okay. I didn't think so. I was just knocking that.
We all know this brewery very well.
Okay.
We're probably about to get interrupted by a cat. Just so you guys know.
Fantastic.
That might help.
Ooh, a cat. Is it a half acre beer? I was thinking of Big Hugs. 'Cause you said cat. I know it's not Big Hugs, it's a stout, but I thought that was like.
So it's a hazy IPA. I mean, we're pretty sure that, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that, but
yeah.
thank you for the clue.
But I like where
did
you're
say that.
going
it
with
looks
the
like a hazy IPA.
asking about the vanilla, because I didn't know about this part of the beer until something happened about 2 months ago.
Oh.
Certain something with this brewery.
Would you go to Holzlager and get their their Cloudberry beer? Is this Hot Butcher?
It is not Hot Butcher.
Damn it. Is it Old Irving Permanent Vacation? Or a virtual vacation?
It is not Old Irving.
Okay. Because then, I'm sorry, I just bumped your thing here. Because you would have had said yes to the vanilla. It's not Old Irving. All right. No, Irving, not Hot Butcher.
I'll give you another clue.
Please.
This is kind of a deep clue. It's not short fuse,
But long.
but some people might confuse it with short fuse.
Alarmist?
Maybe.
So it's alarmist.
That's a yes or no question.
Maybe.
It's alarmist.
It's alarmist.
It's not La Jus, is it? Hey, no.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
It's not Lejeune.
Tony says it's not Lejeune. Brandon said it
I'm gonna go
is
with- I'm gonna
Lejeune.
It is.
One of you is right. One of you is wrong.
Is it the Sabro Lejeune?
It is regular old Lejeune.
Is it really?
It is. Welcome to Lejeune, as they say in France.
Why am I getting vanilla in there, man?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, they add lactose to this, which I didn't know until they did the Les Bees.
Which is funny because that was what I was. Which is funny because that's what I had before I came here. Number one, and I said,
Oh, that's
"Ooh,
right.
This is a very.
That's right. He had this
is
tonight."
a very familiar beer, which now makes a lot more sense. Wow, and that is like I've said it before that's like my favorite easy access hazy IPA.
Yeah, this
So-
and Beezer
Wow.
are my two go-tos.
That's hilarious.
That blows my mind.
I totally forgot I saw that you checked that in.
Drinking that
2 hours
without
ago.
knowing what it is, like there is a bunch of vanilla in there for me.
But I didn't know until they did the collaboration, the Les Bees with Old Irving,
Mm.
that Lejeune has lactose in it, which Beezer does not. And that's probably what you're getting from this, not knowing what it is.
Wow.
And honestly, I'm guessing if you had cracked this open like you did, 2 hours ago, you might not have noticed that.
Not at all.
But that's
Not at all.
interesting that you pulled that out from the flavor profile.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
now I can see it.
Christ. That's too much.
But there is
Brandon
lactose in
Template.
this. It's Juicy Bro, Drink Fresh, Hazy Bro.
Overrated, as it used to say. Oh, yeah, it still says it on there. Overrated,
still is.
because that was a check-in
Still is.
that they got. Man, that blows my mind. That's what that was. I almost brought that as well. I was thinking of mixed berry or do Lejeune, and then I decided, nope, I'm gonna bring this. What I picked up.
The extra mystery was truly a mystery.
It's gonna blow my mind now every time I have this. God damn it.
I'm still impressed that yours was a Pipeworks and this is
Yeah, good job. Good job on
clean
getting
to
that.
do.
Well, I think that's it.
I mean, they were selling single cans, so
Yeah.
I was like,
Sorry about my.
was yours a single can?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I got a text from my wife. Was this? Yes, it was. It was. It
Yeah.
was. It was. It was.
Was she asking
it
you to pick
was.
up more Lejeune?
She's like, "Give me some more of that vanilla beer." Oh man, that was. I'm actually pretty floored by that being Lejeune.
Well, now I'm picking up like
All I'm getting is
vanilla
like fucking vanilla. in there.
lactose,
Holy
which is
shit!
okay.
Amazing. So I think we need to do these. Yeah, I think this needs to become maybe Can Myke Brew will be like a quarterly thing. After the final pour, we could do like 2 weeks, and then we can do a mystery beer thing in between. It just makes it way more fun.
Yeah.
And we have something to talk about, huh?
Yep.
That sound means it's the end of the show. Let's see. Clark, can you do a quick recap of all the beers that we drank in 60 seconds? Starting right now.
Well, we started out with Temperance Might Meets Right Bramble, a very fruity, very good fruit, if you will, much better than the Bourbon County from a few years ago. We all enjoyed it. Thought it was barley wine, but it's not. It's a stout, which we said like 2 years ago. So remember that next time. Metropolitan Humbucker Dortmund. Thought it was a Saison. Definitely not a Saison. What idiots. I fessed up that I'm not a beer genius. For everyone out there telling you again, it's not true. Tony guessed Saison too, so it's both of our problems. Should have guessed Metropolitan, but I didn't. Moved on to Pipeworks. Brandon got the brewery. What a genius. He is a genius, unlike me. He got a lot of coffee. I didn't get any coffee, which is
You have
true.
15 seconds.
And there was good on brunch with coffee. It was very good. Maple. A lot of maple.
Your brain on bread.
And then special mystery beers, Hazy Bro, Lejeune. Tony thought it had some special vanilla in there, but it doesn't. Only lactose.
That's it. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a rant. Here's my rant. My rant for the week is I wish we did more of this. Oh, it's not really a rant. That's all I got. Sorry,
Okay, it's
guys.
over.
We can do more of this.
That was fun. That was fun, guys. Thanks a lot. I think we did
Been a pleasure.
it was a good job. I think we did a fine selection of beers. I am impressed with that we chose all local. I mean, that's 4 local breweries. Good job, guys. That was fun. How many times can I say good job, guys? Can you tell that the beer's
Good
starting
job.
to kick in? Good job.
Good
guys.
job.
Good job, Brandon. I love you, man.
Good job.
Clark.
Love you too, bud.
I'm a beer genius. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put
No,
words in your
no,
mouth.
no. You're right.
Oh,
Thanks, Clark.
You're a beer genius.
yeah, thanks, man.
And we'll see you guys next time. Keep it real and keep it funky.
Bye, guys.
Don't. I'm gonna edit that out.
Shut up, Clark.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us on social media platforms individually. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, on Untapped, BDub Drinks Beer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Asa Phelps Chicago. On Twitter, The Asa Phelps Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all 3. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.
The mystery beer is Temperance Might Meets Right, Bramble 2020.
It's so hard. There's ghost pepper in my throat.
The mystery beer is Metropolitan Humbucker Dortmunder. The mystery beer is Pipeworks, your brain on brunch with coffee.
Is there one without coffee?
Baby.
You don't have to respond like that.
The mystery beer is Alarmist Les Jus.
Do that one again. Sorry. So I think I laughed during it.
Yeah, that would have been a tight clip.
The mystery beer is Alarmist Les Jus.